K-pop has risen to be one of the world's most popular music genres, with infectious melodies, stunning choreography, and amazing fashion. However, beneath all this glitz and glamour is a meticulously crafted system in which music and public perception are manipulated to create a billion-dollar machine. A world where children are recruited from as young as 8 years old, rigorously trained to be molded into global superstars. The glitzy world of K-pop demands this of their stars, but at what cost? In this video, we will explore the K-pop industry, uncovering the secret players behind the scenes, their grueling systems for creating performers, revenue earned by some of the most successful groups, and the stories of rebellion by performers who have gone against the system to catalyze change. K-pop, short for Korean pop, has undeniably become a sensation over the last decade. Even though I grew up down under, I actually listened to Girls' Generation quite a lot when I was on exchange in Japan. But here's the mind-blowing part. K-pop has become more than just a music phenomenon. Believe it or not, K-pop has grown to become the third largest export of South Korea. Back in the 90s, K-pop was influenced heavily by Western music.
K-pop now, what I consider sort of like the modern K-pop, I think it started from strategy. That was sort of introduction of hip-hop, rap, rock.
As a result, a number of K-pop groups had emerged and were rising in popularity not just in Korea itself, but in neighboring Asian countries as well. Recognizing the immense potential of K-pop music abroad, the South Korean government made a strategic investment designed to fuel its growth on a global scale.
He said, "We must pour our energy into globalizing Korean culture, tourism, the convention industry, the visual industry, and special cultural commodities."
The mid-2000s brought a change in the K-pop industry with the emergence of the idol group trend. At the forefront of this system are 4 major companies whose goal is to take a collection of artists and transform them into a billion-dollar band. Aspiring artists who enter these companies undergo years of highly competitive training, dedicating years of their life into being molded into entertainment superstars.
10% 정도가 연습생이 된다고 하면 거기에서 한 0.1% 정도가 데뷔를 하게 될 테고 그 가운데서 성공하는 것도 한 0.1% 정도겠죠.
Using talent scouts and mass auditions, selected candidates go into a trainee system where they learn how to act, sing, and dance. They also learn a number of foreign languages, including English and Japanese. This period can range from several months to several years, during which trainees live in company-owned dormitories and dedicate themselves to perfecting their skills.
애들 사는 숙소고요. 친구들과 함께 살면서 애들 관리하고 있습니다. 숙소 살면은 애들 유대 관계가 완전 달라져요.
Firstly, they work on image development. They have media training, they practice public speaking, and even get taught to change their personal style, all so that they can appear better on camera and more receivable to the audience.
안녕하세요. 트와이스에서 큐티 섹시를 맡고 있는 선아입니다.
Secondly, they work on group formation and concept development, which involves partnering with a number of other artists which are selected by the company to form their band identity and image.
비주얼라이징을 하다 보니 이미지가 안 맞을 수도 있고 이런 경우도 너무 많은 변수들이 있기 때문에.
Finally, there's promotion and marketing, where K-pop companies select their members to participate in things like reality TV shows, viral marketing campaigns, and on social media. Through this meticulously crafted system, the Big Four companies expect nothing short of blood, sweat, and tears from their trainees. The high standard for excellence set by these companies has constantly produced talent.
Everybody has Gangnam Style in their deeper mind, you know, I believe so.
In fact, you may already know some of them. SM has given us acts like my favorite, Girls' Generation, EXO, and aespa. YG has given us Psy, BlackPink, and Big Bang. JYP has given us Wonder Girls, Stray Kids, and Twice. Big Hit has BTS, TXT, and NewJeans. Now that we know how K-pop started, let's take a look at the business end of the equation. K-pop artists have multiple revenue streams that contribute to their source of income. However, music sales remain one of the most significant methods. BTS, one of the biggest boy groups, has consistently dominated music charts, achieving remarkable success in terms of music sales.
BTS again made music history as its new single Life Goes On tops Billboard's Hot 100 chart, breaking down the barrier of language.
One of their top albums, Map of the Soul, has achieved 7 million record sales worldwide. Beyond music, merchandise sales are also another lucrative area for earnings, with fans encouraged to buy official merchandise like clothing and accessories. To add to this, endorsements and brand partnerships are highly sought after in the K-pop industry. A good illustration of this was NewJeans, who was recently selected as Coca-Cola's global ambassador. Not long after, they released a song strategically called Zero.
Coca-Cola 맛있다. Coca-Cola 맛있다.
Music, advertising, or perhaps a hint of brainwashing? I'll let you decide. In addition, their new song ETA was filmed entirely on an iPhone 14, coincidentally after they just signed a brand partnership with Apple as well. Finally, concerts and performances serve as large drivers of revenue for K-pop groups. For instance, BlackPink's tour derived significant financial earnings with $78 million in ticket sales from 26 performances. And then there's BTS, who broke all records, driving $118 million in ticket sales for their last tour. But despite this clear money-making machine, how much money is actually left for the performers? What are the mental health effects of this arduous training program? Is there a human cost that these large companies are overlooking in the pursuit of profits? Various artists and industry insiders have shed light on the challenges they faced within the K-pop system, revealing a darker world which is not as glamorous as it would seem. The first area of potential exploitation is lifetime debt.
너무 깜짝 놀라가지고 빚이 생겼다고요? 그래서 모르죠. 진실은 아직도 모르겠어요.
In addition, the industry is known for slave contracts. These contracts can be highly lengthy, highly restrictive, and ultimately give artists no control on their personal life and the future direction that they want to take their musical career. In fact, just recently, a girl group called 50/50 took the radical step of suing their label. The reason? Lack of financial transparency in their contract and complete disregard for their health concerns.
The members filed for provisional disposition to suspend the validity of their exclusive contracts.
In addition, 3 members from the band EXO sued their label SM for having contracts 6 years longer than the industry average. However, despite the amounts that we've discussed above in terms of billion-dollar earnings for the companies, the amount that the artists take home themselves is in fact very little. The average idol is only paid $50,000 per year on average, with some of the most famous talent walking away with about $1 million a year after salary and endorsement. 95% of K-pop trainees who don't make it, they're left with broken hearts, broken dreams, and no future career prospects without any other form of education and training. Additionally, pressure to maintain a certain image can also have negative results for the idol community. Jessi, for instance, opened up about the pressures of needing to have plastic surgery in order to maintain her image. And IU, the biggest solo artist in South Korea, has publicly talked about her struggle to maintain a consistent and healthy diet.
토할 정도로 먹는 거예요.
In fact, despite her admitting publicly that she had an eating disorder, her company used a campaign which mass popularized a 5-kilogram weight loss diet in 3 days, which was shared virally on social media. In this campaign, young people were encouraged to simply eat an apple, a banana, and a protein shake all in one day. K-pop idols also undergo immense pressure from the very moment they are signed. Reports of stress, anxiety, depression, and self-harm have truly brought to light the issues of mental health within the K-pop industry.
나 너무 아픈데 나 그냥 진짜 기절해서 자고 싶어. 나는 이 방송국에서 벗어날 수가 없어.
In fact, 2 out of the 9 members of the group TWICE have publicly talked about their mental health struggles.
화제를 모았죠.
걱정했던 팬들도 참 반가워했는데요.
Surely there is more that can be done to change this and to limit the effects that mental health is having on these artists. Thankfully, there are a few great trailblazers who are leading the way. Hwasa of the girl group Mamu is one of the first real superstars who's posting unfiltered selfies of herself and encouraging young men and women to have a positive view of their own body, no matter the shape and size. Even though BTS is considered a supergroup, they've been writing their own songs since 2013 and have used their platform to talk about issues that the Korean media generally doesn't want to talk about.
No matter who you are, where you're from, your skin color, your gender identity, just speak yourself.
Sadly, there aren't many other examples of stars who have gone against the mold. And many of those who have are no longer with us today. But sadly, with all of this said and done, we've lost over 7 idols in the last few years to suicide, which is simply unacceptable. The world of K-pop is undoubtedly a force to be reckoned with. From its infectious melodies to creative performances, K-pop has become a global sensation that has no signs of slowing down. The glitz and glamour of K-pop are only one part of the story. Beneath all the fame and adoration, there really is a sad story of suffering and despair.
무대에서 넘어지면 그냥 일어나지 마.
After watching this, I think you'll stand with me in saying that we need a change in the K-pop industry. And if you would like change to support other artists to have more healthier lifestyles, then jump in the comments and share your support, or go on other social medias and rally for change. With that, I'd like to say 감사합니다 for watching this video. And I'm actually going to go to Korea and learn a little bit of Korean in my next video. So if you're keen to see that, please like and subscribe, and I'll show you the journey very, very soon.